My name's Leanne Rockley, and I'm Vice President of Rockley Music here in Lakewood, Colorado. Rockley Music is the City of Lakewood's oldest retail business. In 1946, when we opened, we were actually at the corner of Wadsworth and Colfax. And then later on in the 40s, we moved about a block west of our current location. We're currently located at 8555 West Colfax, and we have been so since 1955. We were founded in 1946 by my husband's grandfather, and he was actually a band director and principal at one of the local high schools here, Alameda High School, way back in the 40s, and he started a little music and appliance store to kind of better serve his community. Back in the 40s and even into the 50s, we sold band instruments, some pianos, some washers and dryers. We did TV and radio repair here, and it was just a very small mom and pop operation. The 60s in our business brought some change. My father-in-law, Bob Rockley, created our guitar department in the 60s due to his love of the guitar, and of course all the music of the 60s coming out there, we wanted to be a part of that. In addition, we were also the biggest supplier of records, believe it or not, records in the 60s. When we got out of the record business, we opened the print music department, and that was my husband's Grandma Mitzi, and then my mother-in-law, Nina, who really got the print department started, and actually we're the largest area and person for print music in the Denver and Colorado area. So 80s came, and my husband joined the store in the 80s there. When the recording business changed, we really went into the piano business then. So that was mid to late 90s when we got into the piano business. And as you can see in the store, most of our floor space is now dedicated to our piano business, which has really been wonderful for us. The piano brands that we carry are Pramberger, Zyler, Kanabi. We also carry keyboards from Yamaha and from Roland and Korg. We deal a lot in used pianos as well, so some of the instruments are used, and you can find some really great, used spinets and pianos here. I actually started working at the store in '96. Originally, I was one of our store flute teachers, and my father-in-law convinced me that to be a better flute teacher, I should work part-time in the band department. So I started working part-time in the band department there, and then met my husband, and coincidentally, my husband was also one of my mother's former piano students. And so I guess it was fate or kismet there or something like that. But anyways, we've been married for 17 years now, and run the business together. A couple new things in our business that are more recent additions. About 5 years ago, my husband started our nonprofit, Rockley Family Foundation, which charter mission is to supply musical instruments, donations of instruments, scholarship monies, instruments to the underprivileged, to schools and universities, both here in Colorado and around the country. And 2 years ago, I revamped our teaching studios for our music education, and we opened Rockley Music Education Center. Music education has long been a passion for Rockley Music. We donate our time and are involved in a bunch of local community music teacher groups, and I'm involved personally with the Colorado Music Teachers Association and donate a lot of my time and energy to making sure that the teachers in our community have education, have tools, have resources to be successful. We hold a number of different workshops and training sessions for teachers every year here at our store, right on our stage. And they're well-attended events. We've managed to change through time here from our inception as a music and appliance store in the 40s to really a music service for our community now in the 2000s.
My name is Steve Faulkner. I'm the drum instructor for Rockley Music. I have been here all total for about 25 years, about 10 years at one time. Took off 3 years to go on the road with a band. came back, and I've been here now for 15 years. Rockley Music has an educational program that caters to all ages, from very small to senior citizens. We specialize in drums, guitar, voice, piano, brass instruments, string instruments, so we try to cover every aspect that we can. We have private lessons. We also have some group lessons. So we have a diverse group of teachers whose background is in the profession, not hobbyists, and that's what we do here at Rockley Music. We are educators.
My name's Chris Thomas. I'm the repair tech here at Rockley Music. I've been here since fall of '93. So we fix all types of stringed instruments, amplifiers, turntables, all types of stuff. I think that the repair part of it does help to separate us from the chain stores. Having one guy who you can come year after year and get your stuff adjusted, and he remembers you and remembers your instruments, and it's more of a friendly neighborhood type environment than the corporate type thing, you know, at the other chain stores where you've got turnover and people aren't there long enough to develop any of that kind of clientele. The store just has that neighborhood kind of vibe that, you know, people come in and they visit, like our buddy over here. We have coffee every Wednesday and just hang out for a few minutes, and then he goes about his day. So it's a really neat store.
We are only as strong as our community is. I've also spent time every year in Washington, D.C. for the last 5 years participating in a music advocacy group, which petitions our members of Congress to include music and arts education as part of core curriculum subjects and to free up Title I funding for our schools. Our company is also involved with NAM, the National Association of Music Merchants. I'm actually a former board member of the NAM board as well. We're also a member of Colorado Music Educators Association to make sure that our students are getting the attention and the funding that music and arts education desperately needs in our country. Rockley Music is the only full-line music retailer here in Colorado that sells pianos. So we are truly a one-stop shop for everything: guitars, violins, print music, pianos, software. Everything can be found in one location. There's not another one like us.